Hi friends! Did you know a solar eclipse is happening this year? On April 8th to be in fact. Now a solar eclipse is when the moon passes between the earth and the sun and it partially blocks out the sun. Now this is really awesome to see, but we can't view it without any protection. And your sunglasses just aren't going to do the trick. So today we're going to make a solar eclipse viewer that looks just like this. Now what you are going to need for this experiment is a white piece of paper, a piece of foil, a glue stick, some tape, a pencil, a marker, and scissors. And if you want to be exact, you could use a ruler or a tape measure. Now, the first part is to grab your box. Now, I used a cereal box. You could use a shoebox or any long box that you could find. Now, the first step is to make sure the bottom of your box is closed and taped. We're going to need this completely closed. Step 2 is to trace the bottom of your box. Now, we're going to need a white piece of paper because the sun's light is actually going to be projected on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our marker and just measure the bottom of our box. I'm going to cut just a little bit in the line so it fits inside of my box. We are going to take our glue stick and whatever side is going to be on the bottom, we're just going to put a little glue on. As you can see, I used a scrap piece of paper, so excellent time to recycle. And we are going to stick with the blank side up on the bottom of our box. We're going to worry about the top of our box. We're just going to draw a line here. We're going to draw a line from each end here, about 2 inches in. We're going to take our scissors again, and we are going to cut on the lines. We're going to cut from the lines to the edge of the box. Now we don't need this extra little flap here, so we're going to cut that off too. We're going to want 2 empty squares is what it's going to look like on the end of each box. Alright, so we have it here where I cut the lines to the edge on each side. Now, we still have our middle bits here, so we're actually going to take some tape and tape those down. Now this top part of the box is where we are going to view the eclipse. We're going to leave one of these square holes empty, and we're going to take our foil and put it on the other square. So as you can see, I have a big piece of foil, so we're just going to cut this down a little bit. And again, you're going to take your tape and you're going to tape it on all the sides, but make sure not to put any tape in the middle. So this is what the top of your cereal box is going to look like. Now our final step is to take our pencil, any kind of pencil will do, or if you don't have a pencil lying around, you could use a spaghetti noodle or anything that's kind of sharp. And what we're going to do is we are going to make the tiniest hole in our foil. We're just going to want a little tiny hole. On the day of the eclipse, you are actually going to turn your back to the sun, and you're going to put this empty square, you're going to hold it up to your eye. You might have to use it up or down a little bit, but the sun's light is actually going to go through this teeny tiny hole in the foil, and it's going to be projected on that white piece of paper on the bottom of your box here. It's sort of like watching a movie in the movie theater. It's safe for your eyes to see, and you still get to watch the eclipse without harming your eyes.